Shalom, first and foremost on the face to east, and give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Arakah, Kodash. Double honor to the apostles, bishops, and elders of great millstone to do well and teach well. Shalom to all the essential Akim. That's pushing truth and holding faith across the four corners of the earth. While shalom to the few sincere sisters, listen, learn, and being obedient to their husband at home, as well as one third scattered abroad of saints. Shalom. Coming back at you with another lesson. Your heart desire this lesson be edifying. Just, a little exhortation to, to continue to just to continue to do the work, man. Continue to, pray first and foremost, talking to myself. Continue to pray, continue to do the work. Continue to, the fight. The continuance of the battle, man. I think that's going to be the title. The continuance of the battle. Because, it don't stop, man. As the scriptures say, and get that in Sirach. This is Sirach 2 and verse 2. It says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. I read verse 1 as well. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. And it says, set thy heart right and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Shit, some brothers going through a little bit of shit, which I ain't gonna say some. We all going through trouble now, man. It may not be as climactic and chaotic as in the time of, when Jacob's trouble is at its peak and things of that nature, man. When Esau coming down with his great wrath, but we still, going through a little amount of trouble now, man. Because the Lord, He's preparing our minds, He's preparing our, our thoughts, in our minds, through certain situations and temptations and things of that nature, man. But we have to We have to always remember we got to constantly endure. These demons are not going to just stop just because, you may be feel, you down and out, say you on your pockets, you doing bad or whatever. Them demons still going to attack you, and that's when they're going to attack you the most, man. So what? You got to continue to fight. First and foremost, talking to myself, continue to fight. Because these demons, man, these niggas, the world gonna what? What world was it saying in the world? Time waits for no man, and that's right, man. Trying to see what your old family members say something about time, but it's true, man. Time waits for no man. And these demons, they're gonna keep on, coming at us to try to make us to fall to, not do a video this day or to, be too involved in the world. That's why we have to, remain humble. Remain humble and stay focused, man. Stay prayed up, as Apostle recall always going into, man, being prayed up, because it's true, man. We always gotta pray. That's one of the most powerful things to do, to be connected to the Lord, man. It's just to pray, man. Have that spiritual connection with the Lord. And them demons don't like that, because you're humbling yourself and asking the Lord, for forgiveness. You need His help and things of that nature, man. And the Lord loves that, man. Angels taking up those sweet prayers unto the Lord, things of that nature, man. So it's always good to pray. We must pray, especially in the times that we in now, man. These, demons are on a whole nother level, man. We gotta pray. It says Proverbs 24 and verse 16, it says, for a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. And I read it in the NLT. It says, the godly man may trip 7 times, but they will get up again. But one disaster is enough to overthrow the wicked. Yeah, so the niggas in this world, man, they're done. They're through. Them niggas, they done did one wicked thing, and they just they laden with iniquity now. They adding sin unto sin unto sin unto sin, without repentance. But, through this truth, we all gonna fall, man. We're not perfect, man. We are centered and wrapped around this flesh, which is, hardwired to go off. The creatures was made subject unto vanity, man. It's, all these wicked ass thoughts that's just in your brain, we may rebuke them, they always gonna be what? They're always right back at you, all right back at you. It's a real life constant fight. That's why the scriptures say. First Peter, okay, that's what it is. We all gonna trip. And 7 times is a complete number, man. It ain't gonna just be, just one time nah, man. You gonna fall, man. You gonna, stumble upon, temptation or whatever. But you gotta what? You gotta get back up, man. It was like growing up saying, it's not how you fall, it's how you get back up, man. And that's true as well. It's how you get back up from whatever you fall, because we're made unto vanity, man. That's why we gotta what? We gotta be made perfect to where we'll never go off. We hardwired to follow the laws. It ain't even nothing to think about. It's just there. This is 1 Peter 1:13. It says, "Wherefore gird up the loins of your mind, be sober, and hope to the end for the grace that is be brought unto you at the revelation of Yahushua Hamashiach." And that's beautiful, man. So it says, "Wherefore gird up the loins of your mind." Yeah. What does mean, man? That means to pray. How we gonna gird up the loins of our mind? To pray, man. To have that spiritual covering, to be covered, not to be naked, man. Going out in the world and being naked, you being easily tossed to and fro to the left and right with these different doctrines, these different philosophies, the ways of the wicked, the ways of your past homeboys or whatever, these niggas in the world. Now you going back doing this, smoking, or, selling drugs, or trying to murder somebody, all types of wicked things, trying to, commit adultery. So we gotta what? We gotta gird up the loins of our mind, man, because that's 90% of the battle. Hey, like in football, man, they say, hey, 90% mental, 10% physical, man. That's truth, man. With anything in this world, man, is more mental than physical. Before the body moves is what? The mind is an action in the mind, man. So it's all things, going on in the mind before it's played out, before the world, man. So we gotta gird up the loins of our mind, man, to be what? To be ready, to be sober, not tossed to and fro with these different doctrines, not you being strung out on Christianity, or physical drugs, or these different philosophies and things of that nature, man. Or you not praying or prophesying, man. You quenching the spirit. Nah, man, it's the time. Hey, let it fly, let it go. Apostle Carl, you was just saying, sometimes you don't even have a title, man. You just, spirit jump on you, just, click record, and you just let the spirit flow. And it says, "Hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Yahushua Hamashiach." Yeah, Yahushua, he come back with what? His reward, man. The reward, the crowns, man. Crowns and kisses, man. For the elect. It says, "As obedient children, not fashioning yourselves according to the former lust in your ignorance, but as he which have called you holy, so be ye holy in all manner of conversation, because it is written, be ye holy, for I am holy." Yeah, that's right, man. Not in, the former lust when we, didn't know, when we were in the world, just, being all types of wicked, being a nigga. We were just being straight up, a nigga, being a piece of shit, man. The Lord, he pulled us out of that, man. Dealing with, starting with Elder Albert Bivens, putting the breath, back upon the earth, and the sinews and the tissues and the bones and the spirit and the tongue and the mouth, lips, the eyes, and all that coming back together until we had, now, man. So we gotta be what? We gotta be obedient, man. Obedient child, man. Parents say, sweep up or clean a garage. That child is he gonna do that, man, and he gonna be rewarded, man, because he ain't like the other one that's disobedient, that always trying to back talk, you think he too cool for school, or he this and he that, he hot shit. Nah, man, that child should be what? That child should be beat with many stripes, man. He said, what? A hard head make a soft ass, man. You know? The other child, he gonna get rewarded, man. Shit, he want this, out of the blue, you may want some new pair of shoes or something, Hey, parents, hey, there you go. That's for being obedient. And that's just like how the Father looks at us, man. You either gonna hold that napkin and hide it, and the Lord gonna tear your ass apart, or you gonna double it, man, double that talent, man. And you gonna be made a ruler of many cities. Yahweh Tazawi be the elect number, man. So we gotta We gotta be prepared for that, man. We gotta constantly endure to hope and to receive that grace and that reward when Yahweh Shai, Mashiach Yahweh Shai come back, man. And I'm gonna end it off on what I want to go to 2 Timothy. Yeah, I read it in NLT. Just man falleth 7 times, but he get up. Ultimately, he get back up, man. Like a fighter. Who's knocked down? Shit. Even I think in the fight with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, I think Garcia, stumbled or got put on his ass one time, man. I'm not sure, but, just like fighters, man. Or like, you in football, nigga blindside your shit. Now nigga left you, on your ass. But it ain't about, man, you want to quit, you want to cry, like in Lily, whatever. Niggas want to quit and cry because they get hit too hard. Nah, man, it's how you get back up and you get to the next play. That's what they always stressing. In football, the next play, get to the next play. And that's what it is now, man. In the truth, it's the same thing, man. Something may bad happen to you. You may fail this some way for a little minute or whatever. Hey, but you gotta snap out of it, man. First and foremost, talking to myself, you gotta snap out of it. You gotta remember to constantly endure. What was that one in 2 Timothy? But yeah, you gotta remember to constantly endure. Because time ain't gonna stop. That shot clock is still running. This play is still to be made, man. The game is still going on, man. So while you in your feelings, you could have did something for your team to win or whatever, man. That's what we don't want to do, man. We don't want to feel ashamed like, oh, I could have did this and oh, I should never, did that. Of course, we gonna make mistakes, but we want to feel like, man, I did that. I gave it, the best all I got. This is 2 Timothy 2 and verse 3. It says, endure suffering in the NLT, enduring suffering along with me as a good soldier of a Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Comparing us to what? To soldiers. Soldiers, what? They endure a lot, man. They got a lot of physical training, a lot of mental training they have to go through to be prepared to go to war. Especially in the old times, man. There wasn't no cameras and all that shit, man. Niggas was going to war, preparing for the Vietnam War, and even them going over there in Vietnam. You had all types of booby traps, all types of, shit. They had jungle warfare over there when Vietnam, were just hiding in the trees and the bushes and all that shit. Those men, they had to prepare for that, man. And it takes a strong man to prepare and to be ready to go to war. And that's what we in, man. We in it right now, but we really finna be thrown in that war and that fire, in the time of Jacob's trouble, where it's a time like no other, man. It's gonna be worse than the Vietnam War, man. World War II, World War I. It's gonna be the worst time on the planet Earth, man. All types of pestilences, diseases, spiritual apparitions, wicked apparitions and things of that nature, demons running rampant, literal demons, man. These people are gonna see them. We gonna see them too, man. But the thing is, we're gonna be protected because we fear Jehovah Shemel Shai. Not when shit gets hot, when the pot get hot. Nah, but when the pot pot is cool, man. You know, cause Jake wanna to get right when the pot when the pot get hot. You know, when all hell break loose. Nah, in this grace period, it's the title of a lesson, better do it. What are you doing in this grace period? You know, you don't want it to be when all hell break loose, then you want to try to go and beg in the Father, Lord, please, and be in that Proverbs 1 spirit. Nah, the arm he's still stretched out, man. You know, it's on you whether, you know, you gonna grab hold of it, man. Ultimately, how about shot? But we know 2/3 of our people that not, man, because they're stuck in the ways of this world. They're not sober. You know, every other trend fucking Esau put out, they on this, and now they on this, now they on this, now they on this. They just toss to and fro. Nah, we don't change, man. Metal not with them that's giving us a change. We don't change, man. We stuck on Yahweh Shemel Shai and these prophecies, praying and girding up our loins, man. You know, because we know ultimately one day all this shit will be what? Fashion with this world to be perish, will go away. It says soldiers don't get tied up in the affairs of civilian life, for then they cannot please the officer who enlisted them. Yeah, man, you can't be, as a soldier, you can't be, worried about the things, that's insignificant of the world. You got to worry about, hey, I'm finna go to war. What I'm going to do if my comrade died is, can he save it? Can he make it? Can I put him on a, stretcher? Can I give him the first aid or whatever? Whatever they have to do, man. Or do I have to just step over his dead body and make that decision in a quick instant, to stay alive and to earn a medal and to please whoever over me, my commander officer, my captain, or whatever, man. So that's the same thing like us, man. We're not worried about the fucking 2/3, man. 2/3 are going to do what 2/3 ultimately they love to do. They love to commit adultery, love to smoke. Jake love to smoke weed. He love to be ratchet, smoke weed, set niggas up, do all types of weird ass, and demonic ass shit. But we're focused and we're fixated on these prophecies, man. We're fixated on the incorruptible. Niggas focus on the corruptible. How can I make more money scamming and selling drugs and shit like that? That shit's finna be over, man. It's finna be over with right about now, man. Esau finna come down with his great wrath, man. As the election get closer and closer, there's more news coming about Biden might not run. Or Biden, the Democratic Party trying to get him out of there, man. He running low on funds and shit. They saying Michelle Obama might try to run, or they might put Kamala Harris up there. So that's the things that we focus on, man. We not focused on fucking these niggas. What's the new TikTok trend, man? What's the new fucking weed kush strand coming out, man? That's let the niggas have the nigga shit, man. We ain't niggas, man. Those are fucking niggas. We're Israelites, man. We're prophets, man. We're finding and seeking the old ways, man, to get more and more connected to Yahweh Shemel Shai. Because if you're not, you're over with, man. You assed out. So with that, I hope and pray this lesson was edifying through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Face the east and give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Shemel Shai Shemel Kakodash. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and the bishops, a great millstone of the world and teacher up. Shalom to all the essential arguments pushing truth on faith across the four corners of the earth. Shalom. Shalom to the future sisters. Listen, learn, and being obedient to the husband at home, as well as the 1/3 scattered abroad. I say shalom.